What it do, y'all? It's your boy Beantown Spins, man, and we back with another video. If you tuned into this video now, congratulations to you because you made it to part 2 of this 3-part short series that I got going on, focused strictly on the crown. In part 1, we went over just how you can use a wash and style to, create a little canvas or to just get started with trying to figure out how you're gonna lay down your crown and just sharpen it up. So if you didn't watch that, cut off this part 2, go back to part 1, man, and just watch them in order. It's how you're gonna get the most out of the series in general. Before we get into it, you already know I'm gonna need you to like, share, and subscribe, man. Be active in the comments. You already know. Run it up, man. Let's get into it. So, in part 2, again, still crown focused, we're gonna get into a method. But before we start this method, I just gotta give a shout out to, 360 Juice, because he is actually who I got this method from. So, we give credit to where credit is due. I still use this method. I actually, did this method this morning. So I also believe this is, another way that you can start trying to figure out how you're going to go about making that crown elite, man. Because if you're trying to become elite, if you're trying to become flawless, man, your crown got to be intact. And I told y'all I be slacking on my crown. I haven't been really putting in that much work on my crown. But I'm trying to become elite, man. I'm trying to become flawless, so I've been putting in that work. And, the crown's starting to come together. It's looking decent. We ain't there yet, but it's looking decent. So I figured, why not drop this series and let y'all know what I've been getting into, what I've been working with. So shout out to 360 Juice for the method, man. I'm going to get into the unrag so y'all can see how I'm looking, man. So that's how I'm looking, man. This is how the crown looking right now. Like I said, we ain't elite or we ain't flawless yet, but it's coming together. It's coming together, man. And what these methods and what this short series is gonna do for you is help you come together. By the way, man, if you're rocking with the drippy rag, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, my Fluffy Puffs, man. She hooked your boy up, with a free rag, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a NFL rag if you're rocking with it. I don't know if this rag specifically came from her because in the package that she sent me, this was in it. So I believe this rag came from Sue Wavy Rags, man. So shout out to Sue Wavy. Check them out with their rags, man. If I'm being honest, I ain't look at these rags yet. So y'all go ahead and look at them. I got it from Fluff, so I'm going to give my credit, and my shout out to Fluff, man. She be hooking your boy up. She a Boston native. She from the city, man, so we always showing love. Jamaican castor oil, man. Y'all know I keep that on deck. What we're going to do with this is we're going to use this as if it was a pomade. Now, the thing about this method is you can do this method with the pomade. I just personally don't like putting pomade in my hair. Pomade is to help hold your waves in place, so again, you can use a pomade as I'm using this moisturizer in this method. To start, what we're going to do is we're just going to put this little dime size, as you can see, just around the crown area. Just around the crown area. And you just want to follow the flow of your crown, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want to just follow the flow of the crown. Alright. You see that? Get it in there. Follow the flow of the crown. And make sure that crown is flowing the way you want it to flow. So just follow the flow of your crown, right? After you do that, and you just want to brush it in. You just want to brush in the flow of your crown, man. Sit. So all you want to do, man, apply the moisturizer around your crown area and just get to it, bro. And you can do this in the morning or at night. As I said, I did this morning. And the more you do this method, the more you will see your crown closing up. Like I said, we ain't there yet, man, but we getting there. You know what I'm saying? Training your hair and all that is a process. So, just gotta stay with it. Just gotta stay with it, man, and just keep hitting around that crown area, bruh. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, whether you going for the beehive or the swirl, your crown will start coming together, man. Just gotta hit all around that crown area, man. You gotta just put in the work, man. And as I said, you could do the same thing with a pomade. Now, pomade, if I'm being honest, will probably be easier because it'll completely hold your crown in place. So, work that crown area, man. And that is pretty much all you have to do for that crown method, man. To really just sharpen up your craft and tighten up your crown area. Just, you can, like as I said, you can do that method in the morning or at night. I recommend, if you have the time, do it every morning, do it every night. And if you keep it consistent, man, your crown, will close up so quickly. And that's just the truth, man. Brushing around the crown area, it's a lot of work. You gotta be precise. It's a little tedious, if I'm being honest, because it takes so much focus. It's not like the rest of your head where it's like, you gotta make sure you know where your crown is. You gotta know. And even with trying to form a swirl or a beehive, you just gotta hit all them angles, and you gotta hit them right and precisely, man, to just get it. So the crown it's difficult, but just with consistency and work, man, you will be able to perfect your crown. And honestly, that's it for part 2 of this, 3-part short series focusing on the crown, man. So again, follow the method, get in your crown and work, man. Shout out to everybody who's been watching. Shout out to everybody who watched part 1. Shout out to everybody who's made it to part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, man. We ain't stopping, we working.